Okay, welcome back. We're going to continue to trimming our seam allowance along your lapel. And as you see, it's still too much seam allowance actually to go around that little corner. So if we don't trim it, it's going to be way too bulky. So the first thing we're going to do, so it's we're going to trim your linen just in that area. So you don't need much there. Okay, and then what we have at the moment, so we have the 1 centimeter length from your top fabric, and then we have half of centimeter from your facing. So we're going to trim that into 5 millimeters both sides, that way. So got some few tucking left, going to take it out there. That's it. Now, so if you look at my corner now, so what I'm going to do now, so it's quite, you see quite carefully, I'm going to just cut a little corner here, and as you see, it's still got about 3 millimeters all the way through, and then go to 5 millimeters, and then go to 1 centimeter. So so do exactly similar on your facing, but now you trim even smaller, so away. So you will end up about like 2 millimeters on your face. It's only in that corner. Unfortunately, we cannot leave too much seam allowance there. If we do, it just creates the bulk. So now if you see that, if I turn around so you can see. So yeah, so all the seam allowance I have here is staggered, so they're not too not doesn't finish the same way. So as you see, that's my facing seam allowance here, and then it goes that. So yeah, so that's, you see that, the facing seam allowance here, that's my facing, and then that's longer one here, it's from the top down. Okay, so when you've done that, so I'm just going to make sure it's nice and smooth on there. Okay, so it's a good opportunity to press again. Okay, and then what we're going to do is press again only into your seam allowance. So we're not pressing in actual gown itself, so we're not touching the lapels area. So that's got to stay safe. So only seam allowance. Okay, if you've got steam, use your steam. If otherwise, just use wet cloth just to make it nice and flat, and just continue your seam all the way through right to the bottom. So when you've done that, we're ready to turn inside out, and by folding our corner, so if I just do it maybe this way, you can see it better. We're folding our corner, see that way, inside out. Yeah, so just like it's just a nice fold that, so we pin it together like that, and then now a pushing in side out with the fin, and then using a needle just to get some of the fabric out from that point, but just take your time, gently push your fabric out gently. Otherwise, you can break the stitchings, or you can create a hole in there. So it's very important that you take your time and gently get your fabric out from the point. So see what I've done here? Okay. So now I'm going to turn completely all inside out. Okay. Perfect. Okay, again, the good opportunity to see if it's any tuck and thread left. So I'm going to take that out. I don't want that to interfere in my pressing and making. There we go. Okay. Spend the time to do that. And some more there. Okay. And then check your seam to make sure it's all machined nicely. Check everything, make sure it's no anywhere being pleated or folded in the wrong way. Perfect. Okay, that looks great. Okay, so and that is another side. Yeah, so it's ready for next stage. So see you next session. Bye.